slowest sim driving beard on YouTube. Just setting up the lobby. And let's see who's in already. We've got Angeline, who we've not met before. Good luck to you this evening, Angeline. We've got Mitchell, who we haven't met before. That's a great livery. Mitchie's here. And Marty's here. Those two very eager this evening. Oh, excuse me. I've been hydrating before we started. And we have a bit of a theme this evening. We've had some weather warnings today here in the UK. Angeline looking very laggy there. So I thought we'd have a bad weather session. We're starting relatively simply, you know, in Britain. But for some reason it doesn't rain in this game, despite the fact that we have some of the most rainfall in the Northern Hemisphere. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, I've got to do that thing where I make sure the live stream's working and then publish it. It looks like the live stream's working. I'll check we've got some sound as well. Okay, we've got sound. Obviously, the Cloudbot was misbehaving last week, so I've had a word with Cloudbot, and I'm hoping we've come to an understanding. We'll crack on with the whole theme of this evening in just a moment. There's more to it than just the weather. So into Discord, at everyone, because everybody likes an everyone tag. Lobby open and live stream up. Paste and I'm sure send it. Okie dokie. Yeah, as you know, I do various maths based on the number of subscribers I currently have. Some new memes up, by the way, in the Discord channel if you want to have a look at those. Let's just say hi to Jensen, who is Lulu. Nice to meet you. And also Elton, he's here. Nice to see Elton again. Okay, so we've got 430 subscribers at the moment on that march to 500, which is YouTube's first big milestone, which means it's going to be a big milestone for me. 430, which means 4 times time multiplication. We've got 3 times tyre wear and 10 times fuel usage, which could be a big deal this evening. And after we leave this track, we're going to be doing a theme of tracks where there's bad weather. Okay, so lobby's up, stream's up. We've got the camera on me for a change.
Hi.
I need to get the wheel turned on. I'll get it plugged in first. There we go. Unplug the headphones. Once to get my last charge, which is why the wheel isn't plugged in. Okay, that's the old Gr3 resolution plugged in. Turn the wheel on and hope it detects it. Wow, we've got a unicorn in the house. Well, yeah, on the track. You working wheel? It really is. Okay, lobby, stream, wheel, gloves. What am I without my gloves? My delicate fingies. Now where did I put my gloves? I've been doing a wheel review, so the gloves could be anywhere. Should really sort this out before I come on stream, I suppose. Gloves. Gloves. Ooh, gloves. Ooh. Oh, I don't know where the hell they are. Literally right next to me, my gloves. Okay. Let's greet Unicorn properly. There we go. Greet Unicorn the way we should. You can't really see it on the thumbnail, and you won't see it while I'm driving, but I've got a got the start of an Akira themed delivery for this evening. Just fancied doing it on the Macca. I don't know why, probably the shape in profile. The thing is, the Akira bike doesn't have a lot of stickers on it. I've put all the stickers that are on it. What really makes the bike, which of course is ridden by Kaneda in the anime, is all the scratches on it. They're all quite unique. It gives it that look of being a second-hand bike that's been built back up from scrap. So I'm going to try and put those on before next Friday. Hopefully get the car looking something like. Say hi to Charlie. Nice to meet you, Charlie. Geordie's here. Very fast driver, always nice to see them. Let's enter our car. Oh, should probably check our tyres really. Yeah, it's the right tyres. Say hi to Lord Genghis. When he arrives, clearly a PS4 player. Just grab a drink. Elton and the Macca there as well. Let's see what's going on with him in just a moment. Is that white, green and gold? Oof, that looks nice. I'm a sucker for metallics. And Elton's got some metallics going on. And off apparently. Unlucky. Okay, we'll have a shakedown and then we'll have a race, I think. Well, I can see it's a bit better. It's just the starts of delivery, really. I had 10 minutes before the live stream was due to go up. This isn't my view, as always. I'm an automatic. I don't know why. I was doing something video related that involved an automatic gearbox. But I've done so much this week. I've had a really busy week. Oh, my gear shifts aren't working. Okay. Okay. It's all come back to me. Monday night, we did a race. That's the last time I went on GT7. And it was in the IDR, which is why I'm an automatic. And I have my R1 set to the DRS. So let's try that again. Return to track. See, I'm glad I did that before I started racing. That would have been embarrassing. There we go. We've got actual gears this time. What's really nice to see is the drivers who are regulars on the streams, but not necessarily would drive together normally, saying hi to each other. It's nice to think that we're creating a little sub-community here. Also great to see Discord members coming as well. Lovely to have everybody mingling. Okay. The McLaren every bit as nervous as I remember. Who we got behind us there, I don't know. I need an extra lap just to get a feel for this car. Oh yeah, you couldn't see it there, but the car loaded up in a very strange way on the force feedback when I applied the brakes there. Oh, there's a barrier. Silly grandpa, you know there's a barrier there. It's always been there. Let's let person pass because I'm going to slow him down otherwise. That's Marty. Who would have blitzed us at some point anyway, but you know, whatevs. Now you must have seen the back end step out there, and there wasn't a lot I could do with that. Oh, let's go and have a look at this crop. I think that's definitely ready for harvest. If we can get some down here with the tractor, that'd be great. Let's go off the grass. Nobody else joining, so I think perhaps I've frightened people by letting them know they need to bring wets. Let's have some racing. Even though I clearly can't control this car, who cares? Check out Charlie. Charlie's E-rated, so it looks like Charlie doesn't get out much with the old sport mode. That's all good. Never mind. Where's he going to put us? Right at the back and putting Unicorn on pole. Unicorn's using their Chase the Sunset car, which is nice to see. Just check the live stream channel. Yep, it's been seen. There we go, got the patrons on the front. I tried to put them on the front rather than the side because we do get to see that more in the streams on these rolling starts. And that was not good. Lord Genghis there diving on Charlie straight away. Absolutely monstering the lower class driver there. I hope Charlie sticks around, gets some experience. Oh, who's gone? Is that Marty? No, it's Mitchie. Mitchie is gone. Mitchie will be back very soon. Sooner than we realise probably. I'm just going very, very gently. So I don't want to get involved in this Genghis versus Mitchell fight. I'd much rather watch it so you guys can see it. Oh, someone's gone. Marty's gone. So the double act of Mitchie and Marty both having some track limits issues start the evening. And, glad to take those places. There's some real glare coming off these cars. Oh, Mitchell did well to hold that. And we avoided the barrier this time around. Is there a right way to take that chicane? Because if there is, I don't know it. Seems like Elton knows it because he's making hay while the sun's shining up ahead. Charlie's just dropped out. Yeah, still too fast for Charlie. Go to a slower spec lobby. Learn your craft. Come back next week if you like. Try again. So as I said before, Marty catching up very, very quickly. Exactly what we knew would happen. Like TCS on? No, that's amazing because the car's very stable for some reason. Going to give us a little bit of a gap there. Mitchell, let's try and go around your outside. I don't think that's going to happen, is it? No. Dropped anchor there because I didn't want to go in side by side. Done that in far too many events and it's always ended badly. So we'll find someone else to take in. This is the halfway point in the race. Okay, so this is interesting because when we've got more drivers we'll be doubling up the race length. And I don't think we'll have enough fuel in the tanks for those racers. Mitchell there getting caught up by that corner that catches so many people out. Elton up ahead making a rare mistake, putting Elton and Unicorn side by side. We're going gently into here because we've got company in the form of Marty. Wow, this car's really grippy when you get the tyres warm on it. Marty for company. Oh, there we go. Marty trying to squeeze past. Go on, you have the place, it's fine. Oh, Marty! That is not the racing line. Or is it? Genghis and Elton, they're having a bit of a battle up ahead. 120, probably the penultimate lap, I think. The penultimate lap here for Unicorn, who's rocked up to race and win. Let's see if we can get a better look at Elton's livery, which is it's got a real classic look about it. Really, really concerned through there. That's where the car just went absolutely haywire in practice. Looks okay now. Entering the glare zone, apparently. Right now we are the inferior McLaren. Okay, don't overdo it at this corner. This is where so much time can be lost if you just get a little bit too eager. Whoops. Oh, out in there. We're onto the grass, which is where we're going as we try and get alongside him. Of course, it's not the sort of place you want to go side by side. Oh well, we knew Marty was going to go at the end, and they did. Is there a way through here? I don't think there is. I may have missed my chance with this. Oh, Marty! A little bit too eager there, finding the green stuff. But here comes Mitchy, the other half of the tag team. Wow, that was a send and a half. Oh, it's too much of a send though. You've oversent. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, Mitchy. Too eager. Good race that. You'll finish nice and close. Clean race. There's no such thing as a clean race at Goodwood. Whoa. Okay, it's got my old fingers warmed up. Who ended up winning in the end? Mitchy, no worries. Chill. Genghis is back, and you're going to be in trouble. Okay then, so the theme this evening, of course, is changeable weather, and you're going to know what that weather is if you're watching the stream. So let's crack on with that. We will be starting at Spa, of all places. Okay, get ready for your weather report. We're starting at early dawn. And it's going to be lovely, dry, cloudless and pleasant. Isn't that nice? And at the end of the race, it's going to be light drizzle. So, no need to panic. It's just a little bit of drizzle. Oh, Unicorn's out of fuel. Oh, goodness. Okay, speaking of fuel, we need a car. What is tonight's next car game? Let us know. It is the BMW Z4, which is going to be awful here. Great, just what I wanted. I'm not going to practice because I hate this track. I'm going to finish last anyway. That's just the way it goes. Oh, Dean's arrived. We saw Dean last week. I think we met them for the first time last week. So we'll say hi to Dean. Nice to see you again. I try to remember as many people as possible. Sometimes I don't remember them all, but you know, I try at least. I'm old. No livery for this one. I haven't got around to that yet. Okay, we've got Dean and Unicorn choosing cars. If they're racing, we shall see. This is Dawn. so it's going to get lighter before the race starts. Pleasant weather into drizzle. Keep an eye on the fuel and it'll all be fine. Somebody there lagged into the floor by the look of that. That was pretty unpleasant. Okay, we'll do half a lap. I think. Just get a feel for the car. Whoops, that's the wrong view. Just get a feel for the car and then we will get going. I'm considering a shorter stream in the week in VR, perhaps with more classic cars, so let me know in the comments if that's something that would interest you. The reason it would be a short stream is just because, you know, it gets so hot in here, and having VR as well, that's a lot. You know, you don't want to be in VR for too long. Okay, this car's alright. I don't think it's got much in the way of top end. It's stable enough though. There's no TCS on, is there? No. Okay, check the weather radar. So I think the start of the race is going to be as dry as a bone. Yeah, it's all fine. No need for tyres. We'll just send it. That Coke's fizzy. Excuse me. Okay, let's try again. Pleasant weather to drizzle. The 10 minutes of Spa. Proceed. You see the beard's getting nice and long. Not quite growing here, unfortunately, which is kind of where I wanted it to grow. Or needed it to grow. Not quite sure if anybody's got any suggestions on how to get a bit more of the old beardage. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, don't be revving. Do not get revving. There's going to be some definite pit stops in this race. We'll take a look at fuel usage soon. For now, I'm going to be just racing Mode 1. But short shifting. Is that a Cobra Kai livery up ahead? I'm actually wearing a Cobra Kai t-shirt at the moment. So that'd be crazy. Unicorn right behind us. Lift and coast. If we get out of the traffic, I'll be able to check the fuel efficiency situation. Oh, Marty there going for an adventure. Oh, I'm getting pushed around from somebody. It's Dean. Oh, I think Dean got shoved from behind there, and unfortunately I was a victim too. Never mind. It's the first lap. Lots can happen. Always getting pushed around me. Nobody respects the old guy. Now we can check what's going on with the fuel situation. This is saying 3.9 laps. 3.7. Okay, we're probably better off looking once we've completed a lap, because I don't think this is giving us accurate information at this time. Oh! Mitchell they didn't seem quite sure. Dean's having an off. Can't take this full speed. I think I should check that before we raced. No, I can't. We cannot go through there flat out, unfortunately. Oh, someone got reset. Lord Genghis got reset. It'll be coming back through the field in about 10 seconds then. There's a bit of traffic there through the bus stop, so we didn't really get a good run. Obviously short shifting hurting us, but 3 laps. Okay, 3 laps of fuel. Let's talk about that, because we've got 2:11 lap, which means 5 laps, 4 laps remaining, and we've got 3 laps of fuel. So we all have to stop at some point. I'll have to keep an eye on tyres. Don't know how fuel efficient we are compared to other cars and drivers. So I certainly don't know how many of the drivers are short shifting at this time. Mitchell's kind of slow. Maybe he's got his engine turned down. Maybe he's just not used to open lobby racing. I don't know. Probably a little bit concertina at that corner. Very close field this evening. We're used to some field spread, but everybody's sticking very close together. Which actually thinks everybody's got some sort of fuel saving strategy going on. Of course, anybody not listening to the live stream might be expecting heavier rain than we're actually going to get. Absolutely no need for wet tyres in this race. Probably. Genghis showing off that livery that he surely knows I absolutely love. It looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, Unicorn there getting shuffled to the back. I'm going to slow through there. As always, I can't do that corner. I'm no good with chicanes. I'm not built for them. I'm built for going to the fridge. That's it. So here's the conundrum. We're halfway through the timer. I'm not quite halfway through my fuel. However, I think we're going to get another lap. If I pit, I'm probably going to finish the race in the pits. Huh. That is a conundrum. Oh, Genghis there, having a bit of an off. Elton and I think Mitchie there having a come in together. That's allowing Unicorn to get up to the front. Unicorn having a play there for first, but unfortunately got blocked and then fed backwards. You know, you try and make these moves, you're taking a gamble. If you don't make the moves, you don't get the places. Oh, I haven't said yet, but I'm running the Mazda R9 again tonight with the Mazda CRP pedals. That's the one with the fancy load cell and whatnot. Doesn't make me any faster, but damn, it feels good. Feels really good to use. Had the Thrustmaster TC elements or something. the one that you can invert. And I thought they were good, but these Mazda pedals are just amazing. Obviously the wheel not entirely appropriate for PlayStation use. A couple of drivers there hopping into the pits. Have we saved enough fuel is the question. I think I fluffed it. I think I should have pitted. I know I've got enough fuel to get back to the pits, but like I say, I think I'm going to finish in the pit lane, and that's going to really hurt me. Gaz is here. With those amazingly colourful liveries. Always a pleasure to see them on track. We're going to say hello after the race, not during the race. You know, for obvious reasons. Is Elton still in the Mercedes, McLaren? I should have used it. Because it's clearly doing well on fuel. It did well on fuel in the first race, actually. There we go, and no sign of this weather. Whee! That was my fault. That wasn't the tyres' fault. That was me getting over eager. Can we do another lap after this on this tank of fuel? We cannot. This is where I'm going to come unstuck, isn't it? You fool, Grandpa. You've sabotaged yourself. Is Elton slowing down to finish the lap? Or is he slowing down to go in the pits? We'll do whatever he does. He's going to finish the lap. I know what you're doing, Elton. You're going to play the timer. Because someone's going to cross the line and start the timer going. Aren't they? They're not. I'm trying to run out of fuel. I fluffed it. I'm normally so good at these, but I've miscalculated and totally fluffed it. So there's the timer. We're all on the final lap, and I'm about to run out of fuel. Silly, silly Grandpa. Well, let that be a lesson learned for this evening. So Mitchell, who was indeed in a lower engine mode, is about to take us for second place. I'll just let him past, I suppose. Silly, silly Grandpa. What were you thinking? Let's let him go. Go on, I'll be inside. Mitchell also going very slow. I think he's also got the same sort of fuel woes as ourselves. Everyone's got fuel woes. Look, we're staying ahead of Dean. 1% fuel. That is 0.0 laps remaining. Oh, we didn't even make it to bus stop. Mitchell's out. No, Mitchell's not out. Elton's out. Can we coast past him? We're going to coast past him. Oh, Elton and I both misjudging fuel by a matter of yards. Oh dear. Actually, too fast. Despite having no fuel, I went too fast through there. Check out Unicorn finishing in second. Wow. And Mitchell winning out of nowhere. The D-rank driver probably just thinks that all his Christmas has come at once. Well, what an interesting race. Three positions gained. I'm not going to argue with that. That's good. 4-star ticket. What trash. So, wow, Mitchell.
Hello, Gramps.
Hey, Gaz. Good to see you in your colourful cars. Mighty says, why no rain? Well, that's just the way it is with the Gran Turismo gods. When you predict rain at Spa, you don't get it. It's just the way it is. So let's try another track. We're off to...
I'm even more out of practice now.
Yeah, there's no such thing as out of practice. It's like riding a bike and falling off it. Okay, so the time of day is early morning. The weather is custom. So we're going to alternate both ends. This is going to be rain 2, drying to pleasant 2. And we don't get it because somebody's just coming in. Super Squid! Da 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 da! Nice to meet you, Super Squid. Okay, let's try that track again. The issue I have at the moment is that doing this weather does actually take longer than just changing the track, which is a bit less forgiving than the way we normally do it. Super Squid said 1 second please, so Super Squid not quite ready to race even though I've just turned up. I hear rain. It's only light rain. I don't think we're going to need slicks for this, wets for this rather. What car are we on, game? What have you got for us? Oh, it's a Mercedes. That should be a good stable car here. There you go, Mitchie. You wanted rain? Let's take a look at the weather radar. So as you see, we're starting wet, but we're clearing up. That's the way the lobby's set up. Yeah, even with that TCS I can boot this. So for those of you in the live stream, weather report is light drizzle followed by sun. No need for wet tyres. Just be careful on the first lap. And it's going to dry up very quickly. Which is interesting. So there's a few people who are opting for the wet weather tyres. I suppose if you wanted to run the gauntlet with fuel, you could start on inters and then go slicks in the first lap. Spitfire, we haven't seen Spitfire for a couple of weeks, and that is what happened when you touch the curbs around here. Let's say hi to Spitfire. Duper Clock, Lord Genghis off for a joint, I think. Either off for a joint or off to poop. I'm not quite sure which. So let's see. If we do one lap on inters and then switch to slicks and fuel to the end, it doesn't really seem viable. Maybe inters for 2 laps and then fuel for the end. What do you think? I wonder what Willie D321 thinks. Who's an A+ class rater. Oh, he's one of the ART guys. Mad lad on a pad, I dare say. Nice to meet you. Just a quick look at some liveries. We've had a look earlier at this beautiful livery there being driven by Alton, which is a very British looking livery. Very nice. What else have we got going on? We've got Unicorn. This is an interesting livery. It's a Racing Rivals livery, which I think was from our Suzuki Super Sprint series. Spitfire and a Lando Norris inspired livery there. Nice to just slow him down to show it to us. Gaz in a 25-year celebration of Gran Turismo. Don't be missing that when the sun hits it. What else have we got? That's all we've got on track at the moment. So Lord Genghis is missing a race. We didn't see the ART liveries, did we? Are they out there, the ART guys? The Super Squid's out there. There you go, it's what an ART livery looks like. And not. Okay, so everyone's on track. Let's race. Whee! Not doing too well, that's all my drink done. I'm supposed to go until 11 o'clock. Never mind, I'm a thirsty boy. Takes a lot of liquid to grow a beard like this. Put us right down the order as it always does. So do we want to be saving fuel is the question. I don't think we do, because I'm pretty sure that a pit stop is going to be a dead cert in this race. All we need to do is just go careful. Don't do anything silly. There we go, nice and gently. Oh, and yeah, everybody locked, and I got hit fairly and squarely from behind. Oh, crikey. I might have got into it there, I'm not quite sure what happened. There's 3 cars all together, so I think they might have all come together on that corner. No malice, just lap 1. You know what, I think I had more grips on the slicks. Grips? Grip, Grip is singular, Grandpa. It actually feels wetter than it did in practice. Oh, someone's gone. Listen to that Suzuki. And its motorbike engine. You're going around the outside, Unicorn? You go for it. You can have that spot. You earned that by going around the outside there. Got a surprisingly little grip. Same on the inters. So I do have to look over the microphone to see what the water level is. Let's take a look at the weather radar. So the rain's about to end at the end of lap 1. So that's going to give us some idea. Whee! That was brave from Marty, but it worked out. Unfortunately, I got punted offline into the chicane. Can we get up the inside of Spitfire? In the McLaren, we can get a punt. Well, that's frustrating. Don't worry too much about that. There's plenty of race to go. We've got plenty of strategy to call because the rain is now coming to an end. Oh, we've got a few cars off into turn 1, as we knew there would be. I'm thinking the end of this lap could be the time to change to softs. Ourselves on the outside of Dean. If this is set up right, there should be no more rain. And the track should start to dry out quite quickly. Oh, Spitfire aquaplaned. Because it does happen even on these drizzly conditions if you hit the wrong part of the track. You know what, I don't think it's dry enough for slicks yet. I might go one more lap. Maybe. Yeah, one more lap on the inters, then I'm going to go to slicks. If we can get on slicks before everybody else. In fact, should we do it now? Should we pull the pin early? Because there's no more spray being kicked up. Oh! Can we undercut everybody? Don't be silly, Grandpa, of course not. Go on softs. And I don't feel like short shifting out any shenanigans like that, so I might just throw a bunch of fuel in. Probably go to 80% and then send it. Yeah. An aggressive strat. But will it pay off is the question. Only 5 minutes to go. We're going to find out. Let's go. Send it, boys. The exit to the pit lane is an absolute... Oh, it's a skating rink. Oh. Okay, I cannot get the power down. Alright, can we do it? Can we go now? Thank you very much. That made my tyres wet and cold. I couldn't get going. The pit lane exit, I always forget about that. But that has absolutely destroyed the strategy.
I'm even more out of practice now.
I guess that talk with the chatbot hasn't helped. It's still acting like a moron. I'll put myself a minute behind with that incident. I'm very frustrated by that. Not a minute behind everybody. 38 seconds to Spitfire, so let's crack on. The track is at that green point between inters and slicks. So I should be able to think about pushing. Yeah, there's some grip there. We can use that. Don't think anybody else is actually boxing at this time. So the inters runners might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, Unicom's on full wets. That's how they got me around the outside. But unless Unicorn bins it on the pit exit, I don't think I'm going to be catching them. Look at this nice dry line just for me. Unicorn fueling up to 74%. And then beating me out the pit lane, so not catching Unicorn anytime soon. Oh, missed the braking point. Ooh. Do not want to send it off into the wet zone. That would be a really bad day. So we've taken 4 seconds out of the leader, which unfortunately isn't going to do it for us unless they all run out of fuel. Which isn't going to happen like it did at Spa, because this is a much shorter lap. You can react to fuel woes far easier around here. Oh, I'm absolutely ruining spinning out the pit lane. I had no idea after just a little bit of sprinkling rain like that, it would be so wet there. Craziness. Never mind. Never mind. Somebody might yet run out of fuel. Like they might all run out of fuel. That'd be great. Oh, purple. Woo! Go purple grandpa. Now's pits. Getting no more grip from the inters. It's very late to be pitting. Mitchie also pitting. Very late stops. Who else pitted there? I can't see because the chatbot has covered it up. I'm annoyed at you, chatbot. I hope you know that. Serious words after this. I wonder if maybe I need to update the URL on the mod list. I don't know. Oh, there's Mitchie and Marty dead ahead. Side by side. So often see that with these two. It's the last lap. So unless anybody's got the fuel calculations horribly wrong at the front, we're going to finish dead last. Which is absolutely crazy. How could I have got the maths so wrong when I called it so right in the first race? Elton and Gaz absolutely in a league of their own. Gaz comes along and says, oh, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice, me, I can't race. Yeah, Mr. Second place. So out of practice. Don't think anyone's running out of fuel. Nope, they've all got the calculations right this time. Just take a little while to get used to the burn.
Ha 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 ha, sorry.
Yeah, of course you are. So if I hadn't had that spin and lost 15 seconds, I would certainly have finished in at least 10th. Which is frustrating, but what can you do? Oh well. Who won that? Elton won that one. Where's Elton gone on the list? There he is. Well done, Elton. Okie dokie, we've got some new arrivals. Let's say hi to them first. Got Mimos, Rolando, OGR Rockstar. Nice to meet you guys. It's time for a track change. Whee! That's what we don't normally do on stream. Okay, weather report for those of you watching the stream. We're going from sunny 3, which is dry, cloud and pleasant, to rain 3, which is light rain. So that is the weather report for this race here at Le Mans. Since this is one of those grinding circuits, everybody must be good at this. Maybe. What car are you going to grace us with, gods of Gran Turismo? The Genesis X. That's an interesting choice. Do we have wet tyres for this? We do. Okay, look, we're using them straight away. I'm using the softs. Skill comes out in wet. If I had any, said Elston, well, you clearly have the skill.
Hey bud, this format is great. Would you consider heavier rain at the start, and a 15-minute race to get more strategy involved? Thumbs
Hi
up.
Super Squid.
I suck here.
The weather's getting progressively worse as the evening progresses. And the final race before 11 o'clock will be... it'll be allocated as just as much time as there is on the stream. So you might find at the end there's a longer race in the most torrential rain possible. And also the time progresses more on the stream, so by that point it'll probably be midnight, might even be midnight torrential rain Nordschleife. So be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm going to say on that. Got some cool looking cars on track. Let's have a quick livery
Sounds
check.
great then. Hopefully I can stay for the duration. Hope you get some growth on the channel, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Thank you very much, Super Squid. Me too. Oh, Naz, have we seen that one before? Gotta go. Oh, alright then, Elton, it's been great to see you. Maybe you come race again with us soon. Oh, if you're interested, Elton, we've got Group 2 Endurance Monday night, 8:30. Oh, the OGR Rockstar livery is nice. Nice and bright. There we go. Gaz is getting out the eye bleeding liveries. That's what we like to see. Brilliant livery, that. So much fun. Similar to Mitchell's, I suppose, but at the opposite end of the spectrum. Elton says favourite track. Thinking about sticking around. Willie there in the same car as myself. Let's see, is everyone on track? We've got 15 cars, so only got one space in the lobby. I'm going to lock in with the Genesis. So we just need Super Squid's car choice. Oh, that's in. And then Elton needs to decide if he's staying or going. Once he made that decision, we'll start the race. This is a beautiful track, Marty. It's absolute work of art. Oh, we've got a new arrival. Who's that? T. Heisenberg.
Please also consider joining Amigos Racing Team for some league racing and fun events. We'll gladly share you the Discord link if you're in.
Drop it in the comments if you like for the stream. I've got it's all on with my own Discord at the moment. We're doing the 3 lobbies a week at the moment, and also some side racing with the Kirith community. But you know, if we can get some guys over to your lobbies, then certainly, you know, we could do that. Maybe you can get some over to ours as well. And I'm pretty sure you guys are on Sim League Pro, aren't you? I'm sure I've seen some ART events on Sim League Pro. Has Elton joined? He has! He couldn't resist! Oh, bless you, Elton. Let's go racing. Let's go racing at Le Mans. "10 minutes in the sun. Don't forget to save some fuel." Okay, starting 13th, that's lucky. Don't rev the car. I see a few people revving the car. Gotta save that fuel. I've got no idea how fuel efficient the Genesis is. It does look about as aerodynamic as a house brick, so perhaps not very fuel efficient. Don't start in a corner. Oh, that'll do. It's fine, I can live with that. Or can I? What a crappy place to start. Sorry, Unicorn. I just got caught out by that starting position. Dean's a long way back. I think Dean's gone into mode 6. That's okay, that's A strat. Who's off there? Naz is off. I think he got pushed wide by the traffic. I got a little coming together there with Marty, the two alphas bashing doors. Their parts are interchangeable, so you know, don't have to worry too much about damage, I suppose. Can we get up the inside of Marty? We cannot. But I think Marty's saving some fuel there. I'm short shifting even more than myself. Oh, here we go with the slipstream. It's powerful. Oh, too much slipstream. Too much slipstream. Don't like it. Bit of lift and coast there. Oh, somebody went to the Shadow Realm. Not quite sure who that was. I'm going to track them a penalty. I don't care as long as I'm not, you know, facing the wrong direction. I think that was Naz who's had a little incident. Elton getting mugged. Oh, I was about to go there, Elton. Me? I said Naz, not Gaz. Oh, I've overshot. I was looking at chat. Don't look at chat when you're approaching a chicane, Grandpa. Look at chat on the straights, not the chicanes. It's fine, we'll catch up. The brightly coloured gas behind us. Look, you can see him from a mile away. Here we go, through the hairpin, nice and gently. No sense in wasting fuel at this stage in the race, especially when there's so many drivers who are just saving fuel. So I think my strat is going to be pit at the end of lap 1 and then just burn rubber to the end, or I don't know, you see, because we've got late rain. How are we going to handle that late rain? That's the question. Okay, maybe we pit for fuel, fuel it to the end, and keep our fingers crossed that we can make it through the rain on slicks. It's crazy, but it just might work. So I'm going to carry on saving fuel to make the fuel stop as short as possible. Hey sir, hope you're well. Oh, a bit of a bump there from Unicorn. think isn't saving fuel as vigorously as myself. Oh, look at all these lot. Oh, they're so slow. Oh, everybody's so slow. Why are you all so slow? So, I'm not going on with this plan.
Maybe 30 minutes, then I'll come.
Brilliant. Do you want fresh tyres? Yeah, why not? Take air advantage I can. Now this is interesting, I've got 49% of fuel even though I was short shifting. Only 49% of fuel, so I need to actually save more fuel. Otherwise the last lap is going to be on a lower engine level. A low fuel mix. Huh. Okay. Okay. Plans. There's a few of us going for this strategy. So there's a few of us hoping that the rain isn't too bad. Or the people that have pitted with me. That's just a stock livery. But yes, it's very nice. So yeah, either they're banking on getting through the rain on slicks, as I am, or they weren't in the live stream to hear the weather report. Oh, what's TCS on so high? We're going to go mode 3. Just to save that 1% of extra fuel. But I could burn a little bit extra on the next lap. Wait, we've got some weather coming in. Look at the sky. The rain might be early. In which case my entire strat has just gone blur out of the window. I don't... Can you see my seat shaking? The force feedback on my new wheel is so strong that it shakes my entire Trek Racer TR8 and me, and I'm not light. Got a 40-second 40-second deficit to Super Squid, who's currently leading the race. We're going to try and catch him if we can with our undercut. Rain may spoil play. There you go, chat. That's what happens when you don't read the chat in a chicane. You get through it the right way. So yeah, if it rains a lot, it's just, this was all a total waste of time. We'll see. Super Squid obviously was in the live stream. We saw him talking earlier, so we know that he knows what the situation with the weather is. There's RO3 incoming. It looks as though the drivers at the front may be saving a lot of fuel because we're 4 seconds up on the fight. Who's this going very slowly? It's a Spitfire who may just be out of fuel. Ah, Spitfire. These are long laps. You need to plan ahead.
Hi.
Hi, Ron. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you? Are you well? We're approaching the pit lane and there's still no sign of rain, so I think everyone's going to stay on slicks. It's still going to come down to how well we've done with the fuel management. I think we've done alright. Win, I'm not trying to win, believe me. Okay, so advantages we've got now. We haven't scrubbed the tyres too badly, and the car's going to be lighter than those who have pitted, unless they've short filled. So we'll turn the engine back up. got the extra 1% we needed, and as long as I'm continuing to short shift, we should be able to get back onto these guys. We're only 15 seconds now behind Marty. Oh! That's not the way to do it. Did Rockstar just go on to Inters? Huh. That's rolling the dice. I like that.
You drunk?
You drunk me? No, I'm not drunk. Are you drunk? No, I wouldn't do a live stream drunk unless it was for charity. Okay, we've come up behind Unicorn. All out of gears. I'm not going to go for the pass here because we are still lifting and coasting. Oh, hi Mitchell. How are you doing? Oh, it's not Mitchell, it's Super Squid, who's just fueled up and is now absolutely sending it. Oh, how is that a track limit violation? Really? I wonder if perhaps Unicorn's underfilled. Yeah, I'm still lifting and coasting. Super Squid's obviously fueled to the end. Mima's there having a little bit of a issue with track limits. Oh, Super Squid having an issue with traction. Going to go side by side into the hairpin. Not something I particularly like the idea of. I think I'm going to back off early, save some fuel, scrub some speed, and keep that wide line so we can keep our speed up. Obviously we want to be staying within a second of Super Squid to take advantage of that penalty he's got. Oh, Mimas. Still no rain on the radar, but it's in the air. It's not going to arrive in time to affect the race. Oh, what? Ah, come on. Yeah, the end race timer is too short. Oh, so who won? We were so engrossed in that battle I didn't see. Marty won. Ah. I was engrossed in that battle I'd got going on there with Super Squid. Ah. Come on. Okay. Let's change the track. I'm going to change that end timer as well. So we need another track with weather. What have we got? Autopolis has weather. Unless I'm very much mistaken. Early afternoon is the first of the afternoon races. As the stream progresses, rain 4 to dry, cloudy and sunny. Race
finish delay.
Delay is there. And can't be completed because somebody else has joined the lobby. Good grief. Marty's gone AFK. I hope Marty's here in time for the next race. I think BP's on PS4, so Marty's probably got a few minutes before BP's even loaded in. Marty and Mitchy off to make out. Okay, let's try it again. Autopolis, full course, custom, afternoon. Ending SO4, starting RO4. Race finish delay 180. Done it. Okay. Here's the rain. The question is, what are we driving? What have you got for us, game? Down at the bottom, we've got a GR Supra Racing Concept. Might not be the best car in the rain, in all fairness. Let's get some full wets just in case. I don't know if we're going to be needing full wets. We'll check out inters and see what we've got. Yeah, weather radar doesn't look too bad. Okay, so Elton's actually off this time. Honest. Super Squid's off to the loo. Just make sure everybody knows that. Yeah, this is important information. Let's be honest, if I was at a Formula 1 race and I was reporting in the pit lane and I saw a Formula 1 driver going to the loo, I'd report that. Because apparently that's news. Am I carrying a TCS? No. Okay. Good, that's how we like it. So although the rain isn't getting worse, the track is getting wetter. It's not going to be a full wet race, but it is going to go towards full wets briefly. It's certainly going to be a tactical race. You can see the bottom left hand corner of my screen, you'll see that the moisture meter is almost at full wets now. But this is the last gasp of heavy rain before it starts to clear up. It might be that even though the rain stops, the track will not be dry enough at all for slick tyres. Whoa! See there, the inter's just failing to deal with that. Now somewhere down here there is a puddle which forms when the track gets wet. I don't think it's formed yet, so that might not be a factor in the race. It's something we had an issue with during one of our Taycan races when it rained very heavily. Okay. So let's have a look. We had Mitchy was heading off, Marty was heading off, Subsquid was heading off. See if anyone's back. Hey, T66 is here. Always a pleasure. And Funky, the Gr3 guys are here. These are guys who know about liveries. Mitchie is back. We're just waiting for Marty then, I think. Let's warn these two to get some inters. Super Squid, Mitchie, Marty. Nice. Well, I hope you all washed your hands.
Evening, everybody. Waving hand.
Good evening, T. Pleasure to have you. I am seeing a livery I've not seen before. Let's just hop on to track and have a look. Oh, somebody there has got off the track. Not quite sure who that is. Okay, so if we're down the order. Beetles always look so good in this game. People put so much love into their Beetles. BP, I don't know if that's actually a stock livery. There's Gaz, clearly stopped in a good place to show off his livery. Oh, Gaz. You do spoil us with your silliness. Who else have we got with a fancy livery? You just know that whatever the KCR guys are going to drive is going to be spiffing. They aren't on track yet. Oh, just waiting for Funky now. One min says T66. Okie dokie. What time are we on? 5 to 10, so just over an hour. Got maybe 4 more races after this. All being well. Oh, looks like Gaz is off. Catch a point in the right direction. Good work, Gaz. Gaz off again. It seems like the lobby is just showing us Gaz crashing. That's kind of cruel, lobby. Let's have a look at somebody else. It's been a good night tonight. I've had plenty of clean drivers in. Had no real complaints about anybody, which is always good. Let's don't want to take a look at what's happening because I don't want to miss T and Funky getting the cars out.
All
So
my own work.
All your own work? Is that the delivery or the crashes? Okay, we've got a full lobby. Let's go race him. Buggity buggity buggity, as they say.
Crashes.
The crashes are all your own work, okay. Meanwhile, the deliveries are just accidents.
Both.
Both. I don't think we're going to save much fuel, because I think the pace of the race is going to be a lot slower than a normal race around here. May even put a little bit of TCS on just to help us out. Turn the engine down a little bit. Okay. We'll still short shift as much for traction as anything else. I missed the old spray. The old spray was more realistic than this. Oh! Bit of a concertina there. We will make it to the first corner. Wow, lobby. Pat yourselves on the back. Brilliant work. Absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go gently. First of all, pick up places for people coming off. That's the lap 1 plan. Oh, Genghis is off there. Don't worry, he'll be back like a Terminator. Funky taking a dangerous line on the outside there. Very brave. I don't get that close to the edge in these conditions. Even using the curb. Supreme bravery. Oh, everybody's sticking together. Nobody brave enough to just get out there and boogie. And I can't say I blame them. This is treacherous. It's going to get easier as the race progresses. Oh, somebody there going the wrong way. I think that was BP. Having a terrible accident. Don't worry, BP. You can still catch up. That's the way these lobbies are set up. Oh, one of the Kira's cars out there sideways. It was T66. Did well to keep that pointing in the right direction. Oh! Oh, we got punted instead. Wait for BP to come past. And Funky. Oh, we got punted off the track. Unbelievable. It's almost like, as lobby host, I always get crashed into. The other cars are just magnetised to me. Okay. Can we catch up? I'm sure we can catch up. We've got to push a lot harder than we pushed on the first lap. What a rejoin, says T66. So clearly whoever the yellow flag was for wasn't actually for him or her or them. It was for whoever's just rejoined in front of T66 and wiped them out. But the news is the rain has stopped. In fact, the track is drying out quite quickly. I think that's because we've got so many cars on track. Is it going to come to slick runners? That's maybe a little bit hopeful. But being so far back, it might be worth donning the slicks and hoping for a miracle. No, it's too wet still for inters, let alone slicks. I'm probably going to run these to the end of the race, unless I feel the need to pit for fuel. How's the fuel situation looking? Well, I think it's going to be a 5-lap race. Have I got enough fuel for the remaining 3 laps? I don't think so. Oh, maybe I have. Don't know how, but T66 ends up behind us. I didn't even see him. Or them. Or there. We've got the sun's coming out. We're purple, as you'd expect, under these drying conditions. Just trying to keep inside that line. Do I want to? Do I want to stay on the dry line, or do I want to be trying to cool these tyres down? Is the question. because they're not offering a lot of grip right now, to be honest. I certainly think it's too late to stop and change tyres. Certainly if I'm committed to this fuel strategy. T66 has retired the car. Clearly unhappy about the earlier rejoin that took them out. We've got Unicorn just up ahead. Unicorn and I have butted heads many times on this track. Usually with me coming off worse. Make no mistake, we are catching up to the pack. So we've got 2 more laps to go and plenty of fuel to go at them with. The yellow flag up ahead. Spitfire pitting for slicks, so that's a brave move from Spitfire. Clearly thinks they can make use of those in the last 2 laps. Maybe Spitfire has some fuel worries. There's BP off. Oh! And I wonder if it was BP that hit T. It was certainly BP that wiped me out earlier. Oh, a couple of drives off there. Funky and Mitchy. I wonder if their incident was the same incident. Somebody else is off. That's, oh crikey, that's one of the Amigos cars off. Just looking at that dry line there. I think Unicorn there just strayed off the dry line. Found a sudden drop off of grip. The tyres are starting to go. They're giving up. There's too much dry. Oh, someone was off on the outside there. That was Dean. Well, I told you we'd catch up, and we have caught up. Oh, big bump there. Big shunt that for a change we weren't part of. Oh! Holy cow. We were just absolutely fired off the track. Well, that was our charge back up to the front, absolutely destroyed there by somebody who decided to ruin a couple of races at the same time. So frustrating. Got Funky just up ahead with the hazard lights on. Whoa! Funky going through Spitfire and Spitfire unghosted. So that's GT7 being GT7. This race has not gone well. It does actually show you the difference between racing on the real world tracks and the original tracks. You know, the real world tracks, they seem to have this sort of ironed out. Look, is this a real track? I think it might be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just babbling because I'm at the back and I'm annoyed. You know, stuff's gone down. And because of that dive bomb, we're going to have to sit now for 3 minutes. Or 2 minutes or whatever. Suppose I can give my hands a bit of a rest. Gaz, Super Squid and Marty still racing against each other. Let's see what's happening online. McFlurry's not coming this evening, so there you go. New subscriber, thank you very much. Who's that? Michelle Catalani. Don't know if that's Michi, but thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Gaz still winning this race. Probably still a minute away from actually finishing the race. You'd think that we have to sit here and just listen to this one tune over and over again. It'd make it longer than 4 seconds, but there you go. Play this music in my sleep. There we go, Gaz has won. Super Squid second, which means Marty's going to come home third in what was a very, very chaotic race. Well, hello, Kevin.
Holy crap.
Holy crap indeed, Gaz. Well done. Clean race. That's a joke. Phew. Well, Gaz, didn't even have the best lap and you still managed to win on Sure Dogged. Oh yeah, I see what you mean by oh. Super Squid half a second behind you, less than half a second. That's a good result, Gaz. Very good result. Mr. I'm all out of practice. I can't race. Yeah, right.
How are you this evening?
I'm good, Kev. Thanks, apart from just being obliterated by the biggest dive bomb in history. How are you doing? Yeah, Unicorns called it. That was a very sloppy race.
I should play less in future.
You should. You save your talent up.
All good, thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at the next track. Of course, we're going to flip the weather on its head again. So we'll be starting dry and then racing into the rain. So we need another track that can have rain. Hi, Funky Monkey. Hope you're funky and monkey this evening.
Room full.
Room full? Are you looking at joining, Kevin? Because I can, of course, make room by ejecting a non-Discord member. Just bear with me while I change track. Oh, snap. Okay, so there's a space about to come available, Kevin. If you just hang on a second. Lord Genghis, well, it's nice to see you again. So Lord Genghis is about to leave, Kevin, at which point that space will be open.
But no need to kick.
Let's just say hi to Jack. Nice to meet you, Jack. Jack with a Greg's livery, so that's great. Bye, Genghis. Safe travels. There you go, Kev. Space open in the lobby. Jump in and I'll get the track changed. Here he comes, the man with the liveries. The liveries, the skill, and whatnot. Okay, so where were we going? We were going to Suzuka. One Suzuka. Two Suzuka. There goes Sun 5 to Rain 5. It seems like the ones we start in the dry aren't actually getting wet. Now this is a great track. Iconic in every way. Something has just entered the room and opened the door. Hello, creatures has entered the room and opened the door. Come here and be on stream.
That's why I thought a 15-minute race might work. Would you get 3 weather slots?
I don't know if we'd get 3. Tell you what, we'll do this one last 10-minute race, then we'll do 2 15-minute races to end the live stream. And that'll give us a chance to experiment then with the weather. Okay, what have you got for us? Roll up the roulette. Do-do-do-do-do. The GTR Nismo GT3 18. What livery is that? Yeah, standard livery.
No
Haven't done
probs.
anything with this. No probs. That's good to know. Thank you very much for not having probs. Oops, what am I doing? You see, I'm not focused on the race. I'm focused on the little beast that has just walked in, opened the door, rubbed up against everything and walked out again. My beast. What have we got? Spitfire there in a Lewis Hamilton inspired livery. Gaz in his Gaz inspired livery. Little devil on the back. Let's hope he drives like an angel. He's on a bit of a roll tonight, Gaz. Really doing well. Marty and Mitchie in their porkers. Marty going for that high contrast look. Mitchie with the Gulf livery. Dean there in the black and orange. It's quite nice actually. Kevman. Don't get it dirty, Kev. Look at that, he's made a gradient there out of Racing Rivals liveries. That's an astonishing attention to detail. And that's a man with far too much time on his hands. Looks great, Kev. Well done. Oh, check it out, Button Mashers, our channel sponsors for PCs, consoles, games and accessories. Check them out in the links in the description to my videos. Jack Hendy is always fresh and always tasty. Unicorn in that old SSBB livery. Very purple indeed. The 2 ART drivers in their ART liveries. We've got Funky in that familiar looking Kira's Community livery. He's just coming out now, so I'll give you a good look at that. I believe Funky actually makes these liveries. Maybe wrong, but I think I'm right. Great looking car. And I'm pretty sure this is actually the livery that... It's not the livery that Kira won the first Creator Series race in, but that livery was certainly based on this one, I'm sure. That seems to be everybody who's on track. We're down to 13 drivers, but all 13 are on track, so let's go, go, go. Look out for the fuel. I didn't even check my tyres. I might not have any wet tyres for this car. It may start raining later in the race. It may not. Fuel will certainly be a concern. I think all we can do is save as much fuel as possible early on and hope for the best. It's put us 8th. We're right in the middle of it. We just don't want to start in the chicane. We're not going to start in the chicane. We're going to start on the straight. It's all good. I have a touch of TCS to control the back end of this car, since I haven't actually driven it yet. We'll go map 3. Get the weather radar up. Use a little bit of fuel just to get us off the line. Oh, funky drop into the back for a challenge. As is the way with these top class drivers. Oh, there's Hamilton right in front of me. Whoa, Spitfire, that is not the racing line. Yet somehow didn't get a penalty for it. Oh, he's left the room. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hi Kev. Good to see you, even if it's only your back end. They say he has an attractive green back end, and there it is. Oh! Oh, unicorn! Oh no! I don't know if I broke earlier than unicorn expected, or if they were caught out by the slipstream. That was unlucky, that was unfortunate, but unicorn's still in 9th, so they've managed to get back on track. Weird back end stepping out moment there. Hopefully unicorn catch up very quickly. Dean with a massive tank slapper. This car's oversteering like crazy. Alright, so we can see who's saving fuel and who's not. I'm just falling off the back of the cars who are not saving fuel. Okay. Got Gaz coming up behind us. Gaz has been absolutely electric this evening. That is, he's been shocking himself with his results. Oh, I was a bit too late there with the deceleration. I think Gaz is going to get me.
Game froze and crashed.
Oh, Spitfire. That's very unlucky to hear. I wondered why you lost the apex twice there. You've been driven much better than that this evening. Oh well, mechanical faults happen in racing. There's yours for the evening. Side by side with Gaz. I'm saving fuel though, so I'm not going to bother racing with him. Here's Kev. Oh! Unicorn into the back of me again. This time I was slowing down so I didn't get a penalty for passing under yellow flag. I may have to let Unicorn pass because I don't think they're saving fuel like I am. So go on, I'll accelerate slowly. Off you go. You go and play with Kevin. And I'll save some fuel in your slipstream. Judging by the lap time, this is going to be a 5-lap race. Because I need to finish this lap with 2/3 fuel to make it to the end. What are we on at the moment? It's going to be tight. I think I'm in the fuel saving pack now. I'm in the gently fuel saving pack now. How are we doing? Got 2/3? Yep, okay, we're on target with our fuel. Let's do a no stopper. The only thing that can really ruin that now is my driving and the weather. Oh yeah, and other people's driving as well. Speaking of the weather, we've got a bit of mist in the air. So the humidity's rising. Keep an eye on the weather radar whenever we get on a straight. Oh, look at that sunset. That's nice. If there's something GT7 does do better than any other racing game, it's the lighting. For sure. Driving it gently. Trying to protect the tyres and the fuel. Just try and cruise to the end. Kevman's sitting in my slipstream saving fuel. Nice day for a drive around Suzuka. Willie just up ahead in the Amigo's car. Let's see if we can get some slip from him. Has it got dark all of a sudden? Somewhere in the background, Louis is going absolutely nuts at something. Probably a carrier bag, knowing him. Gaz! Okay, we both live to tell the tale. Because I think using either more fuel or more revs than myself. Still, apparently nobody pitting. Oh, Gaz pitting, Willie pitting, Unicorn pitting. 2 laps to go. I think we're doing alright for fuel. But the leading car, Super Squid, 15 seconds ahead. Along with Marty and Mitchie. So, the usual suspects up there on the podium, except for Super Squid, who I think we're meeting for the first time tonight. Been racing very well all evening. Look at Kev sitting behind me saving fuel. He just knows he's going to jump me on the last lap. Surely Super Squid can't maintain this pace without pitting. That seems mind-boggling. Oops. So busy wondering about Super Squid strategy there that I got the wrong gear. Cost me about a second. Whoopsie. But yeah, my plan is to have enough fuel left to actually go mode 1 flat out on the final lap. And hope I've got the tyres. Plenty of fuel, says Super Squid. So there you go, he really is that fast. But we're going to go flat out now and try to get away from Kev, who's going for his pass. Yes, I saved enough fuel to try and counter that move, which I knew was coming. Can't quite get the gear right there. Here we go. Time to get a wiggle on. Try and secure that 4th position if we can. Sure, it's not a podium, certainly not a win, but look, it's been a good race. Unfortunately, I feel like the lead train, because I think there's a lot of cars right behind myself and Kev right now. Kev practically in my boot. That's a little too much, Grandpa. Oh, he's coming. He's not. Thought Kev had got us there, but he didn't. Whoa! You don't want to stick your nose up just there, mate. Oh, what a ferocious battle with Kev there, right to the finish line. Brilliant stuff. 0.2 of a second in it at the end. Oh, well raced. I'm hot and sweaty.
So close.
So close indeed. That was a really good race, mate. Wow, crazy. Jack, Funky and Eden Motor still going. Was anybody else in the race as well? Spitfire DNF because of his technical issue. I guess some people didn't quite gel with that race. Gaz, what happened, man? I think you might have raced too much tonight. You lost all your talent again. You need to walk away from the PlayStation for another 2 weeks. I wonder if Funky's on autopilot. Come on, Funky! Oh, there we go, Funky's crossed the line, so Funky must have had some real issues. Ah. Yeah, I was in full defence mode there, Kev. I was definitely racing you, I wasn't racing the people ahead. Oh, Super Squid. What a race.
Wasn't going to drive bomb you this time.
Oh, thank you.
See a gap in the lobby. Why not come and fill that gap for less than serious racing?
Yay, the Cloudbot's fixed. I don't know why, but Cloudbot has just started working after 2 weeks of not working. What on earth? Right, we're going to have 2 15-minute races to... Oh, no, we haven't got time, have we? Okay, we'll have a wet to dry 10-minute race, followed by a dry to wet 15-minute race. And that's how we'll end the lobby. So we'll pick the next 10-minute race. What happened? What's going on here? I can't do anything yet because people are just joining the lobby. Say hi to people. Florian. I think we've seen Florian before. Oh, that's not right. That's right. So we need a wet to dry circuit. What do you think? I've got this that I can stroke this now when I'm being thoughtful. Like, yes, wet to dry. There's not that many tracks left. We can have. Oh yeah, there is. Wet to dry. Sunset. We're going to go R06 to S06. Which means this is going to be pretty wet. This could be a full wet situation. I don't hear any rain. Maybe the rain will start when everybody's loaded in. Now I think we're going to end. Yeah, we're going to end on dry to wet Red Bull Ring. What are we racing on, game? What have you got for us? It's the Corvette. That's a bad choice around here. Oh my word, we got wet tyres for this? I think we're going to want full wets, you know. Look at the weather radar. It's supposed to be wet to dry, but there's no rain. What are you doing, you stupid game? So, rather than starting on wets, we may as well begin on inters. That was a waste of money. Yes, I've not got a lot of money. I have been buying classic cars from Haggerty's. I'm guilty of that. Let's have a couple of spins around here, and then we will start the race, so we've got enough time to get that final race underway. I think I may want one little touch of traction control around here. This is a drift track after all. Oh yeah. It's damp, it's greasy, but no rain. The rain has been and gone. Oh, spinny. Oh, this shouldn't be too bad. He says. I think because of the nature of this track, we may want to have one more point of traction control. You know, the Corvette's very heavy at the front, quite light at the back,
I've got to
quite a
sit
stiff
this one
car.
out and pick up my other half. Can I stay in the lobby for the last one?
Of course.
We'll be back in around 15 minutes.
Alright, Super Squid. See you soon. Try to keep the seat warm for you. What do we think? Is this going to be a couple of laps? And then slicks? Is that how this one's going to work? Is there a chance for somebody else other than Super Squid to win while he picks his other half? All this and more answered very soon. Or answered now?
You are an absolute foot. That is to say, a leg end.
Go on, get lost, get out of here. The sooner you get back, the sooner we get racing. The sooner I get back to my wife. There we go, some of that. I'm just going to burn the fuel. Because I think this is going to be a pit stop race. I don't think it's going to be a conservation race. Oh, don't start me on the corner. Oh, start me on the corner. Thanks. The Corvette did not like that sudden burst of acceleration on a corner. Oh, and Marty was nearly wearing a Corvette through no fault of their own. The light and the spray, it's like the drive home from Christmas shopping, but if everyone was driving race cars and you'd gone shopping at Tsukuba. Oh, Kev's around. Sorry, Funky. Couldn't stop in time. Not quite sure what happened to Kev. But it looked painful. Look at Jack Hendy leading the way with his Greg's pasty in hand. I think we're looking at about 9 laps for this. Maybe 8 with a pit stop. Who's that out wide? Oh, Jack, you were doing so well. This was your moment to shine. Trouble is, once you get into this midfield pack, you get mired and you can't make any progress. You're at the will of the traffic. Okay, the track is still too wet for slicks, so we're not going to pull the pin just yet. Because it's such a short track, the cars pass each area often, which means it gets dried out very quickly, much quicker than it would on, say, Spa. Just made a position there on Unicorn. Oh, Jack dropped it and then caught it. It was very well held. Oh, and I've dropped it, but not too bad. Let Florian through. That's okay, I wasn't going to fight it, it was my fault I was out there. Are we not quite Slick's territory yet, I don't think? Or are we? Is it undercut time? Might be a little bit early for an undercut, I think. Early or not, here we go. Not going to save any fuel in this race. As I said before, I'm just going to go, go, go. That's my plan. I'm going to stick with it, for better or for worse. New boots, please. Thank you very much. Don't know if you know the glitch here in the pit stops, but if you'll be going on to slicks from wet weather tyres, the pit crew appears to put wet weather tyres on you, and if you go into wet weather tyres from slicks, they appear to put slicks on. That's the fuel map 1. That's right. What we're going to do now is stay on the dry line. That is not the dry line. I suppose I'm the guinea pig. I am the Logan Sargent in this race. Just heard recently that Logan Sargent is being let go of by Williams. It's unfortunate, but you know, some people just, if they don't click with the car, they don't get a chance to show their ability. It's sad, but it's motor racing. Often reminded of the year that Fisichella retired from F1. He was driving Jordans, and he was, I think he was driving Jordans. He was doing wonders with them at the front of the field. And then he got his dream of driving with Ferrari, because it was the year that Michael Schumacher had broken his leg. He drove for Ferrari 3 or 4 races toward the end of the season, and he was hopeless. Even though it was the dominant car of the year, it was hopeless. And that's what I mean by some drivers, they just don't click with certain cars. And I think that's why you can see drivers like Nick de Vries doing absolute wonders in Formula E, where the cars are all so close together in design and performance. And then you get to F1 where every team's car is different, and it's just like, if it's not the right car, it's not going to work out for them. Well, purple, by the way. Oh, smeg. That's right, held it. There's Jack just in front of us. Let's chase him, see if he's got any sausage rolls. Oi, Jack. Give me a sausage roll and a steak bake. We're a long way behind the leaders, but I don't know if they're going to start struggling with grip. Willie was on full wet, so he's pitted. We've had a yellow flag just come in, I think. This corner very, very difficult on a drying track. Oh, I've gone around again. It's alright. It's all good. Across the line purple. Which means the slicks are where it's at, people. Here we go. Oh, Jack's had a bit of an oversteer problem. Whoa! A bit of a tank slapper as well. You come off that dry line and you're in a world of hurt. I do think the dry line is stretching out. We're starting to catch up with the back of the field. We've got Funky just up ahead. Kev's pitted, so I guess Kev's tyres must have been going off. Oh yeah, we're well purple now. I'm going out wide again, as I do every time. Purple by almost a second and a half that time. We are on the move. I think we've got 2 or 3 laps left to start making an impression. Oh, Jack's going for a wild move around the outside, didn't work out for him, but brave all the same. Got Funky in our sights. I'm coming for you, Funkster. I think under braking we've certainly got an advantage. The cars in front, they're not pitting. How can they? It's too late to pit now. They'll never make the advantage work.
Waiting at the station now. You won't believe the rain we're having here in London right now. Worse than the start I left this race.
I did see there was an amber weather warning today, which is what inspired me to do the wet races. Oh no! Jack's got into Unicorn. No, Willie's got into Unicorn. Jackie's innocent. Oh, Willie's spun Unicorn. Oh, there'd better be an apology there. And Unicorn's quit as a result of that. Well, I don't know what to say really. I know accidents happen and all that, but to not apologise, that's a bit harsh. Oh, Funky's gone. Oh, Funky! Very eager with the rejoin. So I think we are going to finish higher than we started, which is all I ask for. Oh, well done, Corvette.
Good finish, Grandad. I'll be back home in 5.
Okie dokie. See you in 5 then. Yeah, I mean, Unicorn can be a little bit laggy sometimes. I couldn't see Unicorn lagging, but I don't know. I'll give Willie the benefit of the doubt, obviously. Certainly didn't look malicious. Have another cat. It's a different cat from last time.
Good evening. What a race, what a lobby.
Good evening, Jack. Yeah, we try and have some Carnage every Friday. Working on those sweet settings, just to make it as chaotic as possible. Thank you for joining us.
They were very laggy for me as well.
Right. See, I wasn't seeing the lag, but I think that as host, I see less lag. Who won in the end? Oh, it was Zuccharo. Well done. What am I being purred at? Hey, kitty,
That was
kitty.
great.
That was great. I have got a kitty purring at me. Sorry about this. She's an old kitty. I mean, really old. She's 18. I don't think I can pick her up. Not from that side. The gear stick's that side. I can't pick up that side. She's purring right off, bless her. Right, let's pick the last track of the evening. Of course, was requested as a 15-minute dry to wet. So custom weather, night race, 15 minutes. That gives us a third slot. It does give us a third slot. So we're going to go sun 8 to rain 8 to cloud 5. That should be interesting. Once everyone's loaded, I'll just tell them what we're doing. Obviously, those of you in the live stream, you get the heads up on the weather report. Let me see if I can get this cat. This is Willow. Willow's very old. Willow's 18, and she still loves a fuss and purr. What did to my microphone, you? You're mesmerised by the colours. So I'm not going to practice, I'm just going to sit here and fuss this kitty cat. Oh, I'm being washed. And we're waiting for...
Subscribed. How often are you on?
Well, we've got the live stream every Friday. We record events with the community Monday, Wednesday.
Awesome.
She does sound awesome. She loves a fuss. I try to...
Join the discussion in our Discord channel at https://discord.gg/xkcvwfxdrt.
Thank you, Streamlabs. So as I was saying, we've got the live stream every Friday. We're recording events Monday and Wednesday nights, which you can be part of if you're on the Discord. And I try and post most days. I don't always get time because of family stuff, but yeah, it's quite regular. Oh, Shiphouse, shall I say hello to Shiphouse? Look at you molting all over me. Let's have a look. I'm being well and truly washed. I'm being washed and molted all over, but I don't care. You're a good girl, aren't you? Nom 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 nom. I do love cats. Kevman trying to make people's eyes bleed with his car. Always good. Again, I'd look at some liveries, but you know, cat. We've got a couple of minutes while I wait for Super Squid. Haven't we? We don't get cuddle very often, do we? I've got Ragnar in here as well. He's our biggest cat. Our big badass blue Maine Coon, but he's fast asleep. I'll try and grab him one day on a live stream. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Show me yellow eyes. She's got yellow eyes and they're gorgeous. Can you look at the camera? Oh, got your claws stuck in me. You ready? Look at the camera. Show me yellow eyes. Okay, she's not feeling it. Go on then. Now you've covered me in your fluff. Literally, fluff everywhere now. I'll vacuum tomorrow. Where's that controller gone? Insane Bro is here. Is Insane Bro? I think we've seen Insane before. Bro. Right, so before there was Cat, I'm pretty sure... Ooh, yeah. I'm pretty sure Jack said he subscribed, so thank you very much for the subscription. Fabulous. Trying to work my way up to 500. That's the next big milestone that YouTube have set me. Say hi to Insane. I'm sure we've seen before.
Back now, thanks for waiting.
No problem. Okay, this should be a good race. Oh, she scratched me. She got so excited she was scratching my arm. Bless her. Okay, what car have you got for us? GT7? Down the bottom we've got a Volkswagen GTI VGT. Perhaps not the best car for this. Have we got wet tyres for it? We have. Oops, didn't mean to do that. 14 of 16. Let's see who we've got on track at the moment. Who's that then? So, Zucaro in the Cobra Racing livery. Orange and black, very nice. There's the ART livery again, blue and yellow. So, in my teens, I wrote a Formula 1 management game on the Sinclair Spectrum, and the default car colour for that was blue and yellow. So there you go. That's a colour scheme that's been with me for a very long time. And there's Dean, his very Cobra Kai looking livery. Florian, obviously Issa's not here to be gold metallic, so Florian's here instead. Kevman is trying to confuse the local submarines of what his speed and heading might be. Marty's so black that we can't see them. Mitchie is Marty's identical twin. Gaz, we found a way to dull the colours of his car by taking away the sun. Even though, as soon as somebody gets the headlights on him, they're gonna go insane. We've got somebody else just joined. We've got Luke the Ginger Man just joined. Didn't see what he was driving. Where's Luke the Ginger Man? There's Luke. Hi, Luke. Didn't see Jack Hendy's livery, although it's it looks like black and metallic. Okay, starting now. Is everybody on track? Oh, we're to wait for Colduco. Make sure Colduco.
30 seconds, the rain is coming.
Yeah, but when you start the race, it should reset the weather with the latest update. And the weather should be identical to how it was in practice from the very start of the session.
So unnecessarily impatient constantly. I do not understand. Especially for 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, you can see the rain right now.
Yeah. It's going to be, well, if you want a strategic technical one, you can have a strategic and technical one. Question is, can we go flat out and last 7.5 minutes? I mean, on fuel, you know, not anything else. starting in 13th. I don't really think I need any TCS yet, do I? So there we go. Bone dry. No rain on the radar. So we can just nail it. Send it. If nothing else, the VW sounds fantastic. It sounds like if you took a classic Beetle and made it these days with modern technology. I'm not talking about the modern Beetle because they're just ridiculous. Okay, whoa! We have a bit of a concertina in front of us. Sky looks clear. So I think we've got a few laps. Some of that very wide there. Oh, what a big accident. A few drivers there who were a little bit eager into that corner. Maybe caught out by the slipstream. It's a long race with some weak catch-up on, so those people will be back. Did this recently on Grid Legends in Formula E cars. Video coming very soon with the community. Whoa! Including that man there, Kevman. But the track was oh so different. The whole racing was so different. Got a driver there starting on inters. I don't know why. That was a mistake. But again, it's a long race, he can catch up. How am I a quarter of my fuel down already? How small is the tank on this thing? Got a go-kart fuel tank. Oh. Somebody got that all wrong, took that too tight. I think it was called Uko. Easily done. Really is a experience thing, that. Just trying to be careful because there's a couple of drivers who I'm not going to mention the name of who are a little bit erratic in front of me. Kevman and Super Squid aren't among them, let's just say that. Oh, caught up with Jack Hendy there. Probably hasn't even got his breath back yet from nipping to the... No, he wasn't one of the ones that nipped to the toilet, was he? He was the one that subscribed to the channel. See, it's getting late. This is when OAPs like me, we start to struggle. Our brains start working. We start to malfunction. Whoa, got a punt from behind. Alongside Kevman. Not really where I want to be because I don't want to be too tight on this hairpin down here. Super Squid with a massive dive on Jack Hendy, making it stick. The air's getting a little bit misty. I'm going to have a look at the weather radar if I get the chance. No, weather radar's still clear. No weather on the horizon means no pit stop on the horizon. I think I've got about 3.5 to 4 minutes of fuel remaining. Oh, beautiful. We took that. Perfect. Here comes the rain. That is much earlier than I'd anticipated for my pit window. How heavy is it? Oh, it's coming in heavy. Coming in so heavy. This could be a full wet situation. Alright, Noah. Come and rescue me with your arc. Because I'm going to need it. Oops, that was the wrong button. I want to check how long we've got. And that is a band of rain, quite literally a band of rain. I hate the way GT does that, because when they were talking about the dynamic weather, Polyphony went into all this detail about how the clouds are formed naturally and how like real weather it is, and look at that coming on the radar. There's nothing real about that. 1.2 laps of fuel, so we're going to have one more lap on the slicks. Oh, big accident up ahead. Super Squid and Funky coming together on the straight. That was a massive shunt. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I can only assume that the two of them were jockeying for the same piece of tarmac. Super Squid taking responsibility for it. You see, you get bad blood from accidents like that, but if you're willing to just put your neck out there and apologise straight away, show that sportsmanship, that's how you keep good relationships. Okay, I think, just a thought, I think it might be raining. Oh, Jack! Oh, Jack, you owe me a Greg's for that. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's just, you know, when you've got a plan and you're sticking to it and it all goes wrong, it's just like, ah!
Slippy.
Yeah, slippy. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I think Inter's a waste of time here. It's going to be full wet territory very, very soon. Actually, there's be enough fuel to get to the end, but whoa, Funky's around. Has the rain stopped? Really? After I put full wets on, the rain has stopped. Oh my god. That's ruined it. That's ruined my plan. Oh no, it's gone from bad to worse. If anything, Kevman, who put the inters on early, could be the driver who's nailed this. But yeah, thanks for the realistic rain, Polyphony. It was amazing. What can I say? I'm astonished at how realistic it was. But there are some very wet sections there. Touch of TCS just to keep us alive. think the only thing I can do now is roll the dice. Oh, Kadoku! Are you out there on slicks?
Nope, skipped tires.
Skip tyres, ah. Right. Rolling the dice. Last race of the evening. Nothing to lose. Everything's already gone back end up. Don't refuel it, just put the tyres on. Look at Kolduku. That's why he was going so slow. He's got no fuel. Okay, remember the pit exit might be a little bit slippy. What's the AI doing? Hello? Come on, go onto that dry line. Thank you. That's what AI was doing. It was panicking because it couldn't find a dry line for me. Right, this is Operation Pick Up the Pieces where people have crashed. That's the only way I'm going to make up any places now. Whoa, this bit's wet. Yellow flag up ahead. I'm not quite sure who's off. It was a long yellow, so somebody was in the gravel. Another yellow up ahead. I think this is the penultimate lap. So there is time for this to dry out a little bit. Stay off the curbs. Curbs are bad, Grandpa. Curbs are bad. Oh, yep, Evan needs a good moment. So, Shiphouse may have got the tyres wrong. In which case we will try to take advantage of that. Is that Shiphouse around in front of us? Oh, we're on the wet bit. Thank you, gonna drive it. So I think Shiphouse has taken some sort of a gamble. I don't know if it's on tyres or fuel. Probably tyres, the way he keeps making those yellow flags come out. Funky's retired the car. He was a long way back. Oh, Shiphouse is in the ship. Don't know what strategy Kevman's on, but he's clearly nailed it. Dean has been quiet all night. Well, clearly he's the dark horse in this race because he's doing it. So that extra pit stop cost us. The rain was such a gamble on this. I think I'd gambled on the rain being realistic, and unfortunately it just wasn't. Never mind. It is what it is, which is 11th place, which is pretty bad. It's the end of the evening and I'm ready for bed, so I don't really care. Gonna have a nice beer with the missus. Watch some telly box and chill out for a bit. I think Dean may have given himself an extra lap by being so fast. Yeah, he has. Unfortunate. Whoa! Found a wet bit. It's alright, held it. Not through skill, just, you know, just held it. Oh, Jack's had to pit. He's out of fuel. I wonder if it's going to give him 9th or if he's going to lose it. I think I'd have just crossed the finish line, personally. Yeah, it's giving him the place, it's fine. No, it's not. Sad times. Really sad times. That was harsh. Really harsh. So I went onto full wets expecting heavy rain because it was RO8 and it didn't come, so I had to go back onto slicks. If I'd gone onto inters, I'd have actually kept them on for the rest of the race, I think. There you go. You take your chances. Dean won. Super Squid DNF'd. Oh no. After we waited for him as well. Oh, it's unlucky.
Thanks for the races.
Well, thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you. WLI.
Yeah, sorry mate. Crazy driving midfield.
Yeah, it was.
Typo, sorry.
That's okay. Look at Dean right there at the end.
Thanks, Gramps.
Well, thank you for coming and racing. Oh, what a night it's been. We had some terrible weather. Oh, that's what happened to Willie. Ran out of fuel. Oh, where did he end up? 3rd. So, you know, not too far off the pace. But look at Dean winning by 11 seconds. He's been quiet all night. In fact, his best lap was 7 seconds slower than Zaccaro's best lap. He had the strategy, and he did it. Well. So if I see some of you next Friday.
Are you done for the night?
I'm definitely done for the night, yes.
Me and Dean will see you next week.
Amazing. Hey, maybe you should just check out the Discord and, you know, maybe race with us on our leagues and our special events. They're fun, they're very similar to this. Oh, and with that, I'm going to end the night by opening my 4-star ticket. I wonder what wonderful crap pile of small coins I've got tonight. 5k? 10k? Maybe 30k if it's a really special day. Or the most worthless thing of all, an invitation.
Bye all, have a good night.
Good night, Funky Monkey. Be good, drive safe. Checking network environments, like it doesn't already know what the environment's like. Here we go. What have we got? Is it 1 million? No, it's not 1 million. Is it a small pile of coins? Here we go. Small pile of coins, top left. Oh,
Thanks for the races, Grandad. Will defo try and turn up next Friday. If I can thumbs up, enjoy your evening.
it's been great to meet you, Super
Cotton
Squid.
Sim Concept VGT from a 6.
Thank you very much. Kevin, well done. That's a great prize. That's much better than my racing silencer for a safety car. Yeah. What can I say? That's... Wow. Okay, with that... I don't even know what to say about that. Dreadful. With that, I want to say thank you to everybody who took part in tonight's races. It was a bad weather themed evening. I want to say thank you to our new subscribers. I know there were 3 of you. I think there were 3. Yep, there were 3 of you joined the stream. So that's amazing. Maybe check out the rest of the channel as well. And until next time, be good to yourselves. Be good to those around you. Good night.